So, last Saturday, my in-laws finally agreed to come over for dinner after months of not-so-subtle hints from my spouse that maybe next time, we can eat at our place for once. Determined not to let them down, or confirm their suspicions that I subsist entirely on takeout, I decided to cook a full meal: roast chicken, potatoes, and vegetables. My first mistake was trusting a recipe from a food blog called Martha Stupid, but hey, how hard could it be to follow step-by-step instructions? The second sign of trouble was when I realized the only herbs I had were mixed Italian and something in a jar ominously labeled spice blend, unknown. About halfway through, my kitchen started to smell less rustic countryside and more arson investigation. I tried to distract everyone in the living room with stories about my childhood, but over the crackle of burning chicken skin, it became increasingly difficult to ignore the smoke wafting out from the kitchen like a goth teenager's perfume. My father-in-law offered to help, but I insisted I had everything under control, right as the smoke alarm erupted with the enthusiasm of a soccer fan at the World Cup finals. At this point, the dog started howling, my spouse grabbed the fire extinguisher, just in case, and my mother-in-law began opening windows with the efficiency of someone who'd done this before. The chicken was now less golden brown and more charcoal sculpture. In a desperate attempt to salvage dinner, I tried to plate the potatoes, only to discover they'd fused together into a single, unmovable mass, think potato Excalibur, but stuck in a casserole instead of a stone. By the end of the night, the only thing I managed to serve was a burnt offering, and the only appliance in the house that acknowledged my presence was the smoke alarm. It's the first time I've ever been applauded for cooking, but only because the alarm wouldn't stop clapping.